Hello, this is social media attorney Mark Thiedeholtz, and welcome to our powerful masterclass on avoiding social media mistakes that destroy your business reputation and ignite costly lawsuits. This no-nonsense course gives you the knowledge you need to optimize your internal and external usage of social media without worrying about liability exposure. This course was designed for non-lawyers, although attorneys taking my live and online courses tell me they picked up some new information as well. My approach to constructing these modules is simple. I cut through the legal mumbo jumbo and give you hard-hitting information based on case law and federal statutes. I always encourage you to research your state statutes, but here's a quick legal tip. Federal law always trumps state law. This concept is known as the Supremacy Clause, found in Article 6, Paragraph 2 of the United States Constitution. It establishes that the federal Constitution and federal law generally take precedence over state laws and even state constitutions. The biggest problems I've seen in social media conferences is the devaluation of the importance of social media liability training. Normally, conferences focus on the marketing or internal communication benefits of using specific social media platforms. The issue of social media liability, unfortunately, is often reduced to mere warnings instead of much needed expert training. Even when the issue of social media liability is discussed at conferences and seminars, the instructor is often not an attorney that specializes in social media law. For instance, just because I'm an attorney, I'm not qualified to teach real estate law. Devaluing the importance of social media liability never made much sense to me. Here's why. If you or your employee makes a social media mistake and you are entangled in costly litigation that wipes out your personal finances and business reputation, you won't have to worry about choosing the best social media network for your marketing needs. You won't have a business to run and will probably end up in bankruptcy court trying to settle a $500,000 plus legal damage lawsuit and attorney fees. I would advise you that before attending future social media seminars or purchasing an online course, you make sure that the course instructor is a social media attorney, not an employment or general attorney. Again, just because you're an attorney doesn't mean you're an expert in every legal topic. Now, in a negligent training lawsuit, the court looks very carefully at who instructed you and your employees. So this course takes a different approach. It takes the issue of social media liability very seriously and gives you new skills to use powerful social media platforms that enhance your internal and external communications without liability. You will be learning powerful red flag warning system, or a red flag warning system rather, that identifies and eliminates high liability social media and digital media speech. This powerful system is based on over 30 years of practicing digital media law and training thousands of private and public sector employees. My expert strategies can be applied to all forms of digital media, not just social media. You learn to build a legal shield around your posts, tweets, texts, emails, and other digital media content. The biggest benefit of this course is that it gives you peace of mind when using social media platforms on your work or personal device to engage in internal and external communications. With that said, here is a roadmap of what you can expect to learn in this online course. There are 5 modules, and each module contains a short podcast or multiple short podcasts on specific core social media law issues. You then have a short quiz for reinforcement. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. The answers are appended to the question. The quiz is meant as a reinforcement tool. The red flag system that I just mentioned can only work if you have a solid legal foundation on the core legal issues discussed. Here are the issues. In Module 1, I address 3 costly social media myths that are causing owners, managers, and regular employees to make serious mistakes that destroy their business and reputation. In Module 2, I discuss the first of 4 major red flag issues: the dangerous area of social media defamation. You learn easy and understandable strategies that identify and eliminate the chance of developing defamatory content or unknowingly forwarding libelous posts or tweets from other third parties. Then in module 3, the second red flag discuss, it's the hot topic of workplace free speech that I go over. This hot button issue has prompted costly litigation that is crippling many businesses and destroying too many business careers. You learn new information and strategies that mitigate your risk exposure to making wrong assumptions that certain social media content receives First Amendment protection when in fact it doesn't. In module 4, the third red flag discussed, it's how to identify and eliminate your exposure to invasion of privacy claims. These are basically short podcasts on core privacy issues that you must know. Using current case law and federal statutes, I shatter the long-held myths that you may have or other people in your workplace may have on the privacy of your personal social media accounts and devices. Then in module number 5, the fourth red flag of copyright infringement is discussed. This is a mammoth topic, but through No Fluff podcasts, I break it down into digestible chunks of information that don't overwhelm you. Now, in the end, you learn new skills to uncover hidden copyright infringement liabilities that cause so many mistakes. In the last podcast, which would be the conclusion, I review what you learned and add a fresh perspectives. You basically take my strategies and you'll apply them now in your everyday use of social media and all digital media. Of course, that's the goal. So that's the end of this introductory podcast. Now let's go to work on making you legally smart on developing social media content. So go to module 1 and click on the podcast and other tasks in the module.